might just sit here for eight minutes. You don't know.
You should. All right, time now for Just South of Buffalo here on the People's Newscast. And man, when I say it's an honor to welcome in Todd Rebich from Rebich Investments, it sure is. Thank you for coming in, sir. We appreciate it.
You know what? It's my pleasure. I'm very excited.
Todd, honestly, man, you do so much for the Erie community. We could go on for 10 minutes probably here, but let's start out with the most recent thing. Both you and I were in attendance for that, obviously being the Polar Plunge, which is sponsored by Rebich Investments. Talk to us a little bit about what last Friday was like.
Well, let me say that when Todd Rebich does something, you know, it's his staff as well.
Oh,
Whether
yeah.
it's money being spent, they're putting their money in as well. Mm-hmm. At the Polar Plunge, look, no greater event, no more impactful event. There it is. Mm-hmm. You know, if people only knew how impactful the Special Olympics is on these athletes' lives.
Right.
And I mean socially, physically, emotionally. And, you know, if anyone just took 5 minutes, I'd explain it to them, because let me tell you, it's life-changing. And I don't mean just changing, I mean shifting. So, and, you know, my whole staff was out there plunging.
Oh, I know, and it was freezing out there, man. You guys don't mess around.
No, we don't.
But isn't it, it's always incredible to me, Todd, that the Special Olympians there are so grateful to see you.
Oh, my God.
And they just have pure joy and happiness when you're there.
You know what? Not just to us, but if you've ever gone to the events, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen sportsmanship like that.
Right.
It's the way it should be. You know what I mean? And, you know, and then when you really get entrenched and you learn about this, then you start wondering, what if they didn't have this, right?
Right.
So I really encourage everybody to not only support the Special Olympics, but really have a talk with someone close to it and ask them how impactful it is to the athletes, because it changes a lot of lives.
It's phenomenal stuff. Let's move ahead here. New sponsorship for you, my friend. The amphitheater now, Rebich Investments. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Beautiful. Talk to us.
We
Why
now
get
have
involved
the.
in that, Todd?
What's that?
Why get involved in that?
You know what? It's one of Erie's greatest assets.
Sure is.
And, you know, I sense that, you know, Erie Events was really trying to do more with it. And we really wanted a part of it. You know, we love the diversity of the people it serves, the people it helps, the diversity of the events that it does.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, for us to have the ability, or at least the possibility of helping it expand what it does there, is really a privilege and exciting.
How great is that going to be when you talk about all those events that are down there and you're going to see Rebich Investments?
Well, I mean, it's wonderful seeing that. It's really exciting to be part of it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Whether it's, you know, a rock concert, a country concert, a beer festival, you know, a fundraiser.
8 Greats, of course.
8 Great Tuesdays,
Yeah.
you know, the Heart Walk. You know, there's just such a diversity, and for us to be allowed to be part of it, like I said, is a privilege, but it's super exciting, and we hope to, you know, be present in them.
Summer in Erie is phenomenal.
You know what? The opportunities in Erie, with entertainment, athletics, is just enormous.
We got about 30 seconds left here.
Oh,
I
shoot.
want to get to the blood bank as well. You got something coming up there?
Yeah, the Bobathon for blood. You know, it benefits the blood bank of northwestern Pennsylvania. Look, folks, they never have enough blood.
Right.
They're always chasing blood. We're going to be giving some incentives and things like that on June 27th. Please come out. But because they're always chasing blood, they never have enough money either. So we're going to be donating, or we're going to be raising money as well. We're going to try to make this the biggest, best, most impactful ever. They need a blood mobile next year. We're hoping to raise enough to get a down payment on it.
Todd, honestly, you do so much for the community. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
For taking the time, by the way, for finding time to come in here with us on Erie News Now at 7. We appreciate it.
All right,
brother.
well, thank you for
Todd.
having me.
Absolutely, sir.